Hi sewing bestie, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn how to make this beautiful beach wear gown. So this is just what it looks like, as you can see on the thumbnail and in this video. So without wasting much of your time, let's get to work. And please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and share this video. The only way for you to support me is by liking my video, commenting, subscribing and sharing this video. Thank you. So guys, we have our basic body gown here. I think the only critical part on this dress is only the upper part, which is from the shoulder to the bust line. So this is a basic body gown. I have my shoulder, my neck width of 3 by 3, the neck width 3, the neck depth 3, then shoulder slope. From there I mark my armhole depth, which is the chest line, and then the bust line, the under bust, the waistline, the hip line, and then the full length. So guys, this gown is not going to be a long gown because of the quantity of the fabric that I have. So I'm working based on the quantity. This video I'm doing it because it was requested from my friends on YouTube here. But if you pay attention to this video very well, you should be able to sew a full gown, like a full length of your gown. It's just the same thing. The difference is the length. If you know how to make the 3/4 gown, the short gown, you should be able to do the full length. So guys, if you check very well, from the shoulder to my waistline, I've already joined the point together to form our basic body. So it's just for you to mark your bust circumference divided by 4, and then you add 1 inch sewing allowance. You will do the same thing on your under bust and on your waistline, okay? And then the next thing I'm going to do right now, this dress is a A-line gown. If you check very well, it's A-line gown, or you can as well mark it as a circle flare, but I'm going to be using A-line. So from the waistline like this, I'm going to put my ruler just as I'm just going to go ahead and mark it to join the side of this pattern paper like this. So if you have a bigger fabric, you can go ahead and make the A-line to be full, to be fuller than mine. Me, I'm working based on the quantity of fabric that I'm going to be using for this dress, okay? So after you're done, the next thing is for you to go ahead and cut it out just as seen in this video. So right now, from the under bust, we are going to go ahead and cut it out because we are going to be working on the upper part of the dress. You can see how the dress looks like. So from the under bust, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the skirt part that is from the under bust down to the hemline. So I'm going to go ahead and fold in from the waistline like this. So this is the skirt part. So I'm going to use this pattern paper to cut out our back piece on the fabric. So I'll go ahead and cut it out, but I'm going to do it off my camera. So the next thing is to go ahead and work on the upper body of our gown. You're going to open it up like this, and then from this other part of your neckline, the neck width, you're going to go ahead and join it to your chest line. But me, I'm going to take it down to my bust line, but you can stop at the chest line. You can as well take it to the bust line, okay? If you don't really want your bust to show behind, at the back, at the side, you're going to take it to your chest line. So for me, I took it to my bust line. So the next thing, from the neck width like this, I'm going to mark 2 inch. You can do 3 inch or 3.5. So for me, I'm using 2 inch. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and use my ruler and join the line from that. I'm going to join the line from that 2 inch to our bust point like this. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it. So you just mark it and join it at the center, just as seen in this video. So this is it. The next thing, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Please, if you have any question, go ahead and let me know. If you do not understand, let me know in the comment section. I will type it out for you, okay? So guys, if you check very well, you will see that the neck of this dress is halter neck. It is tied to the back. So for us to have a longer strap that is going to go around to our back so that we can tie it to our back, we're going to go ahead and extend our pattern paper from the shoulder. You're going to work based on the quantity of your fabric. So me, because I don't have enough fabric, I'm going to be adding 8 inches, which is going to be enough. So I'll just go ahead and add 8 inches like this. So this is what it looks like. So right about now, I'm going to place the pattern paper on my fabric like this. You're going to fold your fabric into 2, and then you're going to go ahead and place your pattern paper, and then you're going to go ahead and cut it out. And just like that, you have gotten your halter neck beautiful stylish gown. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, the upper body is already forming. So this is what it looks like. So guys, the next thing, if you check the skirt part of this dress, you're going to see that from the under bust to the waist, it has this beautiful stylish design. So to get it, you're going to go in from the center fold of your skirt by 1 inch, and then you're going to go ahead and cuff it to your waistline. Then you're going to go ahead and cut out that part, so it's going to give you that beautiful stylish design that you saw on the thumbnail. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it out on our main fabric off my camera, and then I will bring it back so that we'll start sewing. So guys, this is it. I've gone ahead to cut it out. So this is what it looks like. So right about now, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to go ahead and stitch down the side. I'm just going to go ahead and bend it in. I'm not using lining, so if you have a lining you can use, but there's no need for lining because this dress is for a beach. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch down the side, and then for the upper body, this part, I'm going to go ahead, take it to my sewing machine. I don't have lining for this too, but you can use lining for the upper body, but for this tutorial I'm not using lining. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to go ahead and bend the side like that. I'll bend it in by 1/2 inch. I'll bend in the side, and I'll bend in the top of our halter neck. But for the under bust hemline, I'm not going to bend it in. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine and bend it. So this is what it looks like after I was done. So as you can see, I did not bend the under bust hemline. I'm going to go ahead and cut out a band from a band that we are going to use for our ring. I'll cut out 2 bands for this. So I'm going to use the length of our under bust to cut out our band. So this is the band. So I added 1 inch on the both sides so that I can join it to the back, and then for the center front, can use the 1 inch to hold our ring. Are you guys following? So this is it. The width is just 2 inch for the band. Okay, so guys, to sew it, you're going to place it like this, right side facing each other, and then you're going to go ahead and stitch it down by 1/2 inch. So you're going to make sure that the 1 inches that we added, 1 inch is going to be outside by the side, and then 1 inch is going to be outside by the center like this. Make sure it aligns so that we're going to use it to hold our ring on the front. So you're going to do the same thing on the both side of your bust. Okay, so guys, this is it. I've gone ahead to finish it, and then this is what it looks like. This is our ring. So we're going to go ahead and join the ring to the fabric. So this is how you're going to put it. You're just going to go ahead and hold the 1 inch that we left at the center. So you're going to use that 1 inch that we added to the center of our band. You're going to use that 1 inch to hold down your ring. You're going to stitch it down, and then on the other side of your bust, you're going to use that same 1 inch allowance that we added to the center and hold down the other side of your ring. And then the skirt part, you're going to use the same ring. You're going to hold it like this, just as seen on this video. Then you're going to take it to your sewing machine and stitch it down, or you can as well use your needle and thread and stitch it down. Make sure you pin it down when you're trying to hold it down before taking it to your sewing machine. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is another band for the back piece. Remember, the back piece is going to start from our under bust that is going to join the skirt part from the waistline. Remember, so from the under bust like this, you're going to go ahead and mark the length from your under bust to your waistline, and then you're going to go ahead and cut out your band, your little fabric like this, and then you're going to go ahead and fold in the top of your pieces, and then you're going to go ahead and place it like this, right side facing each other. Then you're going to go ahead and stitch it down by the 1 inch sewing allowance that we added to the band of the under bust. You're going to stitch it down by that 1 inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach my skirt to the hemline, and then I'll go ahead and bring it back. Guys, this is what it looks like, and if you have any question, go ahead and ask us. And then I've also attached the skirt to the back just as I explained, and this is it. The front and the back piece is ready. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and flip it to this side like this, to the wrong side, and then I'm going to go ahead and arrange everything, make sure that it aligns, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine to stitch down from the waistline to the hemline on the both side of our fabric. Then I will go ahead and hem the hemline, and then I will finish everything and bring it back. So guys, this is it. This is what it looks like. So what is remaining here for us to do is to open our slit. So I did not open it because I don't want to open it, but I'm going to explain how you're going to open your slit. So you're going to mark first from your waistline to your hip line, and then from the hip line you're going to go in from the side. You're going to go in by 4 inches, and then from that 4 inches you're going to go ahead and mark it. Then you mark for 4 inches from that hip line down to your hemline. If your gown is a long gown, you're going to mark it all the way to your hemline, and then you're going to go ahead and use your scissor and follow that line and open it up, and then you're going to go ahead and bend it, or you can go ahead and use your weaving machine to weave it. For me, I will advise you weave it, because the one I made for my client, I weave it so that it will be neat. So this is how you're going to achieve your slit. Any question, please, if you have any question, let me know. So you guys, we have come to the end of this dress. So this is the back view. This is not the size of this model is not the size of this dress, so that's why I have to use clip to clip the back. And then this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful, so you can wear it to your beach, to your that party you want to go. So guys, if you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and please do well to like, comment, share, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more tutorial like this. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you have any question, don't forget to ask us. We are in the comment section waiting for your feedback. Okay, so bye bye. I love you guys so much, and bye.